terrific stuff. Plenty of reaction still coming through.
Absolutely, and I'm delighted that I'm now joined by a former Chief Whip. Mark Spencer was Chief Whip of the government under Boris Johnson's Premiership. My goodness, Mark Spencer, you're a DEFRA minister now.
Yeah.
But your successor as Chief Whip, your party is ungovernable.
No, I don't. I mean, I think, let's just put things into context here. New Prime Minister came in. She's got this huge challenge of the upheaval in the global markets of energy and in terms of food spikes because of the war in Ukraine. She was under huge pressure to come forward with a package. My constituents are genuinely concerned about paying their energy bills. She had to take action. So, a very short time scale, she's brought this new package forward. There's obviously been a wrinkle in that. She's acknowledged that that's a mistake, and now we've changed our mind and U-turn on that. Now, it doesn't surprise me that given the timescales involved and the huge pressure she was under, that we made a small mistake.
Why? Why do you think the government, this new government, made that what you call small mistake?
Well, I think it's because of the pressures of time and the pressure of that. We genuinely want to help people. People are genuinely concerned.
Yeah, but not people who are earning more than £150,000 a year. Whoever would have thought that was a good idea, Mark?
So there is a political argument, if you like, that if a banker is going to receive £1 million bonus, then abhorrent as that may feel to normal people like you and I, they're going to get £1 million bonus. Are they going to get that bonus in New York, Hong Kong or London? I actually would rather them get it in London, because then we get £400,000, thank you very much, into the exchequer. Now, I think the difficulty is when that comes into contact with politics and, if you like, my constituents,
reality.
They feel that it's just completely unfair that what they hear is you're giving 60,000 quid tax break to the banker. Now, the actual argument, I suppose, is do we want the £400,000? Or do we want the £460,000, or do we want nothing? So you can make an economic argument, if you like, to say that we should be giving tax breaks to those people to encourage them to live in London, not Hong Kong. But in politics, it's much more difficult than that. And I think they've acknowledged that politically that's too hard to sell.
Is Kwasi Kwarteng safe in his job?
Yeah, I mean, I think Kwasi, let's give him time to set out his stall. The same with the new Prime Minister. The huge international challenges that we're facing, and we've got to give them time to set out their stall and tell us how
what should he say
when
he addresses conference at about 4 o'clock today? Because your constituency, just to explain to our viewers, it's more sort of swing seat rather than red wall. It's it's Labour when Labour are sensible, and it's Conservative when Labour are not sensible. In shorthand,
it's hard-working families who are going out, busting their backside, frankly, to pay their mortgage and to pay their bills. Now, they're very sensible people, and we need to communicate to them, A, that we're on their side, B, that we've got a plan to deal with the challenges that we face, and C, that they can have confidence within us.
There's been these terrible opinion polls of late. Quite sort of dramatic numbers for Labour in terms of an opinion poll lead. When you are talking to people and knocking on doors, do you think those opinion polls, they're nonsense, or do you feel some of what is being shown by those national opinion polls? Are you feeling it on your own doorstep?
So what I'm hearing on the doorstep is we're pretty grumpy. We're very worried about the future. We're not quite sure whether you as a Conservative government are on our side at this moment in time, but we're willing to give you a moment to prove you are. And we don't feel at this moment we can leap to Keir Starmer because he's not the credible option. So we're fortunate in that Labour don't look as though they're electable at this moment in time.
Oh, come on, that opinion poll lead, it was off the scale.
No.
So you don't think that's right, that opinion poll lead?
The actual wording of the question they were asked was, who do you think will form the next government? That is different to who will you vote for? It was a different question, so that skewed the outcome.
So you have lost no voters since that 29 historic result.
I haven't, because there hasn't been a general election.
No, but you know, when you're talking to people, you can sense it, you can feel it. I knocked on doors in that 2019 election. Yeah. I knew Labour were screwed.
Yes. So we are not screwed, but we have a moment where we can still recover this, but we have to make sure the electorate know we're on their side. And I think we've got a way to go to prove that to them.
Is there a particular thing that Kwasi Kwarteng or Liz Truss could do to show the people of Sherwood, the people across this nation, that they are on your side? Because, you know, to be fair to them, they've reversed national insurance, they're cutting people's income tax, they're helping with energy bills. What more could they do?
Yeah, so they can do a lot of that, but I think we've got to communicate that on a regular basis as a team. Politics is a team game. We've got to stick together. We've got to get behind the Prime Minister, give her that opportunity to set out a stall and you know, drive this through the House of Commons and prove to the electorate that we are on their side and we're doing our best for them.